Destruction was set into motion when everything changed spiritually on earth. Just like at the rapture, the exact same situation. Destruction will be set in motion when everything changes at the rapture on the earth. You see, we're still in a world with sin and death. So we still get flooding and tornadoes and big earthquakes. Big in the sense that they're pretty big. We still get problems. But when that Holy Spirit is taken out of the way, then the world is going to have problems like never before. And that's exactly what Jesus says. It's going to be like a time that never was in the past or never will be in the future. It's going to be such a drastic thing when the rapture happens in the spiritual that it is going to completely cause everything to be way more out of order than it already is. Because what is it? It's the restrainer. Well, what's it restraining? Well, imagine a dam, right? What is a dam restraining? A dam is holding back billions and billions of gallons of water that is just ready to come on in, right? So once that dam is taken out of the way, forget about it, right? Forget about it. And we're talking on a spiritual level. But again, always remember this, that the spiritual and the physical are connected. So when the atmosphere changes so drastically like that in the spiritual, just like in the beginning, when they ate the fruit, it's going to be that bad in the physical as well. And this also proves more that, the rapture is the cause of what people call the Great Tribulation. But really what it is the wrath, okay? It's the wrath of the dragon. It's the wrath of God. It's just wrath. And 1 Thessalonians 5 says, we're not appointed to wrath. The next 42 months that's coming is wrath. A lot of people call it Great Tribulation, but Revelation 12 calls it the wrath of the dragon. And 1 Thessalonians 5:9 says we're not appointed to wrath. It doesn't say we're not appointed to God's wrath, and it doesn't say we're not appointed to the dragon's wrath. It says we're not appointed to wrath, period. Neither one. So the next 42 months is wrath. And let me tell you something. Think about this. That proves that what kicks all this off is the rapture. And you can see it from the beginning. That there's a spiritual pole shift, so to speak, that changes everything. See, that brings on sudden destruction. Just like 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. Well, what is talked about right before sudden destruction? In chapter 4. Well, that's the rapture. Why are they so close together? Why is one after the other? Because the rapture and sudden destruction come hand in hand. The rapture is the cause of the sudden destruction. That's why in 1 Thessalonians 4, verses 16, 17, and 18 is the rapture. And then the next 3 verses in chapter 5, verse 1, 2, and 3 is sudden destruction, because it's the rapture and it's sudden destruction. And we're at the door right now.